Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Carolyn. Welcome to this week's Weekly Mini, your bite-sized workshop on the hottest acro topics. You can reference all of our previous weekly minis and more amazing content on our Acrobatic Arts channel on YouTube. If you have any questions while we're live, drop them in the comments and we'll do our best to answer those for you at the end of the presentation. If you know someone who would benefit from hearing about today's topic, be a friend and click the share button on this post right now and let them know we're here. Today, we're pleased, in fact, thrilled to bring you Baton Arts master teacher Loranne Meek for a bite-sized tutorial on behalf of our Baton Arts program with beginner level blending of baton and dance. Loranne, or Miss L as we like to call her, has been the owner and head coach of the Baton and Dance Company in Calgary for over 30 years. She was a two-time Canadian Baton Twirling Federation Grand National Two Baton champion and has trained many athletes and teams to reach national and international titles. She's a certified Baton Arts teacher and is an acrobatic arts examiner. Miss L, welcome.
Hi, Carolyn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you this morning?
Great.
We are thrilled to have you, and we're thrilled that you're here to bring us something we haven't seen a lot of here on our weekly minis, and that's Baton Arts. I know you have a great presentation for us. Who have you got with you this morning?
Carolyn, this is my daughter, Bella. She's been twirling for probably 14 years, and she's a very little girl.
Awesome. Bella, welcome to Weekly Minis to Acrobatic Arts. We're thrilled to have you both here. Loranne, I'm not going to take up any of the time. I know you have a great presentation with lots of purpose in mind for those who are experienced in baton twirling, those who are new teachers through our Baton Arts program, and those who are considering it, bringing it to their dance studio or taking it up as a new venture. So I will back away, hit my mute, turn off my camera, take it away.
Thanks, Carolyn. Thank you so much for inviting us to present today, and I'm excited to share my love and passion for baton twirling. So today's topic, we're going to jump right into it, is how to take very simple baton skills and blend them with simple dance skills. So we're going to present, and if you have a baton and you're hanging out this morning, you can run and get it and twirl along with Bella and try a few of these simple skills. We're going to start with 3 very basic baton skills, and then we're going to blend them with dance skills. So I'm going to have Bella demonstrate horizontal wrist twirls in her right hand. The next skill will be vertical right hand figure eights at the side of the body. So hips are square to the front. And the last full hand baton skill is a right hand flourish with a nice extended right arm. All right. So we're going to take these 3, or let's go to the 3 different dance steps, very beginner dance steps that we're going to blend our baton with. The first one, and I'll have Bella back up a little bit, she's going to hold her baton at her tummy, and she's going to do alternating right and left chassés coming forward. All right. The second dance skill will be a right push turn. She's going to hold on to her tummy and releve and plie to the back, step to fourth and releve, plie to the front. And the last basic dance skill is a chassé ball change. Some of you might call it a Lindy ball change or a Hichiku ball change. Bella's going to demonstrate that. So once these very basic twirling and dance skills have been perfected with good technique, you can start putting them together. So we're going to start with our horizontal wrist twirls. And when I'm teaching, I will always start with the baton, getting the baton moving before they start thinking about adding the footwork. So Bella's going to get her horizontals going, and she's going to show chassés, alternating chassés coming forward. Good. All right. Then I'm going to get her to do her horizontal wrist twirls again. And she's going to do chassés in a circular motion. This will happen to circling to the left. And that will work with the direction of the flat wrist twirl very nicely. All right, let's move on. Actually, we can do our figure eights. We'll go back to our right hand figure eights. And she's going to do her chassés forward with right hand figure eights. Noticing that she got her baton moving before she added in the dance steps. We're going to move on to the push turn. So I'm going to have Bella start at her belly. And even before we add the footwork, I'm going to have her shoot to the ends of her baton and push up over her head and then come back to her belly, up and down. And it's good to practice this before you add the footwork in, because they need to learn how to loosen and tighten their grip on their baton for this skill. All right, and now we're going to shoot to the ends of our baton, step forward in releve, and back to the tummy plie to the back, and then we're going to do it again, back to the front. I'll have Bella try that one more time. This is great. Up and down, and up and down. Very good. With push turns, we can also add a flourish. So let's go back to that idea of the flourish first. We're going to review that. Now we're going to add the flourish with the push turn, putting the baton on the back as our body rotates to the back. Push and turn and push and turn. Very good. All right, let's go to the hitchy-coo ball change and blending baton and body. So we're going to get our horizontal wrist twirls going again. And Bella's going to do chassé, ball change, chassé, ball change. Very good. We can also do this with the flourish and the placement of the baton behind the back on the chassé, ball change. So she's going to get, yep, go ahead, sweetie. There and back and flourish and back. Very, very good. All right. So once we've learned now blending baton and body with simple dance technique and simple baton technique, we can start combining some of these moves. So I'm going to have Bella back up. And we're going to do 2 chassés coming forward with figure eights. Then we're going to do a flourish on the push turn and put it on our back to face the back. And then we're going to do that combination again, going to the back. So she's going to come forward, chassé, push, turn, chassé, chassé, push, and turn. Good. We can also do that combination with horizontal wrist twirls. So just changing the pattern of the baton. Now we're coming forward, chassé, and we can keep it going. Push and turn, and chassé, and push and turn. Very nice. All right, let's go back to the hitch-coo ball change. So just a little variation on this one. Bella, can you get your horizontal wrist twirls going and show me chassé, ball change to the right and chassé, ball change to the left? Good. All right. Then we can also add a double ball change on this dance move. So she's going to do it once with 1 ball change back and forth, and then she's going to double up. Ready? Chassé, ball change, chassé, ball change, chassé, ball change, ball change, chassé, ball change, ball change. And that is a nice little tempo change as well. So I hope that that's helped some of you understand how to grip the baton full hand. Full hand means just not coming out of the full grip of the hand, and blending it with some very, very simple dance technique. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Loranne and Bella. That was awesome. What I hope is that people see in this is that those elements, the twirling elements, and some people watching may be more familiar with the dance elements, but with the twirling elements, not to feel overwhelmed. Those skills and the drills that help develop those are all presented through our Foundations of Twirling course, as well as our Baton Arts Module 1. Just like the progressions that we go through for dance, for acrobatic arts, we develop that same level of progressions for teachers who may or may not have ever twirled baton before. So really it is that next step for those who have gone through that experience to see the possibilities. And I think you would agree, Loranne, that that's the potential here to show how twirling can blend seamlessly with baton. And really, would you say that people who, I could be wrong here, but people who already have dancers, teachers that have that dance experience, adding the baton, would you say it's easier, harder? Are they more adaptive?
I'd say they're more adopted for sure. Um, Once they have that dance technique or the twirling technique, either or, just adding that other element is it's a lot easier.
Right. And one thing I was looking at when I'm trying to take it from the dance perspective and looking at baton, um, I noticed that, there is, if you took away the baton and you added a different kind of prop, that this really lends itself to prop manipulation and other uses beyond just baton. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I think baton twirling is if you separate it from the dance, it's teaching amazing hand-eye coordination, one side of the brain. So yeah, adapting that to maybe a staff, or using the baton as a cane, or having balls in numbers. And I know that this is becoming quite popular in the dance community, to add that extra level of entertainment by introducing the prop. I think baton twirling is a great way to learn all different types of, or how to manipulate all different types of props.
Yeah, I would think so too. And I think it's underestimated, the skill that's required. I think we've all seen performances with props that are phenomenal and outstanding. And then those that maybe fall short because maybe the dancer, less experienced having a prop, because they're already focused on the dance itself and executing that well, adding another element creates new challenges. But having the skills, whether it's using it for baton twirling or otherwise, just lends to opening up the possibilities. So speaking of which, I'm just going to say, if anybody has any questions for Loranne, you've got her here. Now is the time to ask the expert. So you can pop those in the comment section and we'll ask those to her while we have her live. In the meantime, while we're waiting to see if there's any questions from the audience, I know it's been a very thorough presentation, so we'll see. But what would you say to a studio owner watching right now who's seen or knows about baton arts or wants to know more, but isn't quite sure, if this would be the right thing, if they're kind of on the fence about baton arts, about adding baton to their studio offerings? What would you say to them?
Well, I think it could be an amazing added class and discipline to your studio, as well as another revenue stream for you, which is important, as we know. And also just the addition of learning how to manipulate a prop. And you may not even call your class baton twirling, it may be prop manipulation, but you're going to start with learning how to grip the baton and manipulate it. I think it's a
Right.
great starting point.
Right, and it brings, I would think, something new. I know, there's a lot of opportunity out there for dance teachers to, expand. But this is something that like we talk about with baton arts, the structure is there. There is a syllabus, exam possibilities, and like we teach with, like I said before, with acrobatic arts, there's progressions that help you. And certainly we know that not every a move skill drill that's presented in acrobatic arts we as teachers can do. The same holds true for baton as well. So I'm just going to read here. There's a comment, Loranne, from Julie. She says, baton twirling is a lost art in my area. So I know that's true that Baton is, it's not new, but Baton Arts is, and how we're presenting this exclusively on its own beyond any other sort of governing bodies and or otherwise, so that you can bring that to your studio and back to your area with refreshed perspective. Would you agree?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think the art of baton has died. I think it's alive and well.
It really is. And I don't know, I know in the acrobatic arts world and in the dance world, there's a lot going on in the summer across the globe. I'm thinking North American summer here, but that it continues to go no matter what season we're in. And the same holds true for twirling. It is definitely a pocket, a world of people, and it's quite active right now too. So we invite you to dip your toe in and find out what's going on with Baton and Baton Arts. Loranne, I don't have any other questions for you or Bella, but first of all, Bella, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Bella.
We always love it when we get to see the moves in action by very skilled performers, and we are what a gift to have you here today. So thank you for that. Thank you, Loranne, for being here.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. It's fun.
Yeah, well, we look forward to having you back again soon. And if you're interested in learning more about Baton Arts, visit batonarts.com. I'll add links to the upcoming Foundations of Twirling course, which will be live online coming up at the end of August on August 21st with the renowned Jennifer Marcus. This is one not to be missed. I'll put in other links that will help you guide along getting started on this path. And always, you can reach out to Acrobatic Arts for more information and talk to somebody about your needs and how we can help best with that. So again, thank you so much, Loranne. Thank you, teachers, for joining us for this weekly mini. Join us next week for a special presentation from Acrobatic Arts founder and CEO Mandy Yip about using the class planning features in the Acro Dance Resource Center. We will see you next week. Thanks, everyone. Bye.